Hi, welcome. My name is Michelle. This is a restorative practice centered around the idea of presence. If you find yourself worrying about the future or ruminating about the past, this practice will bring you back to the present moment and relieve stress and provide you with a chance for conscious rest. To support you today, you'll need a few props, a bolster, 3 blocks, and any blankets or rugs that you want to put down to make this a cozy and safe experience for you. Collect your supplies, and let's begin in a comfortable seat of your choosing. Stack your head over your heart, over your hips. Allow a few moments for your breath to slow and find its resting rhythm. Let's begin by noticing anything that we can taste. Perhaps you had a sip of tea before you sat down and you notice the tannins in your mouth. Perhaps you brushed your teeth and you can taste mint. Just notice any tastes, any flavors that you can pick up in your mouth. Perhaps you inhale through your mouth. Notice if that changes the tastes you are experiencing. Just observing without judgment. And then releasing your observations on taste. Take a moment to notice what you can feel. Perhaps you have a rug underneath you. Perhaps your palms are resting and you can feel the fabric of your pants or perhaps bare skin. Perhaps you can feel the sensation of your clothing on your body. Observing without judgment. Releasing that. Inhale deeply. Notice what you can smell. Is someone cooking nearby? Are there plants near where you are? Just taking a moment to take in olfactory observations, noticing them and then letting them go. Take a moment to listen to your environment. What can you hear? Perhaps voices, perhaps a furnace kicking in, perhaps cars driving by. Notice your auditory landscape. What sounds are close to you? What sounds are coming from far away? And releasing your observations of your soundscape. Gaze around you and notice what's in this space you are practicing. Perhaps you gaze over your left shoulder and above, over your right shoulder, scanning the space in which you are located. Just noticing, observing, what do you see? And then releasing those observations. Notice how you feel. Let's prepare for our first posture, a supported back bend with a bolster elevated at one end, so we have a little bit of lift, our head is a little bit higher. Come to sit at the bottom of your bolster. You might wish to cover your extended legs with a blanket. If you find the height of your bolster to be too high, it's not a comfortable back bend for you, you can add padding below the hips to bring you more in line between your hips and your spine. Arrange yourself so that you are at the base of your bolster and gently lower yourself down onto the bolster, tucking your shoulder blades underneath you, arranging yourself so you feel comfortable, shoulders spilling off the bolster so that there is a sensation of opening through the front body. Palms can rest beside you on the earth, face down or face up. Perhaps you would like them close to your body. Perhaps you would like them a little further away. Play with the position of your hands to find one that is comfortable and that allows you to open through the chest. Notice how your hand position influences your shoulders. allow yourself permission to adjust, to feel comfortable. If at any point the posture doesn't serve you, you can adjust or come out of it entirely. As we gently open our hearts in this back bend, I would like to draw your attention to your sternum. Notice how you feel around your sternum as you inhale. Notice how you feel around your sternum as you exhale. As we rest here, keep your mind's eye on the blossoming, opening sensation you are experiencing in your chest or your heart space. I will guide you out when it's time to move on to the next posture. Until then, rest, enjoy, peace. Gently deepen your breath. Allow that to bring movement back to your body. There are two ways you can come out of this posture. You can very gently roll to one side. Take a moment lying on your side, using your arm as a headrest to breathe and rest. Alternatively, you can tuck your chin, draw navel to spine, and gently press up, bringing your knees up, hooking your elbows around your knees, bow your head. If you are on your side, gently press up to a comfortable seat. If you are seated, slowly roll your head up. And let's prepare for our second posture. Drawing the soles of the feet together for bound angle pose. If you like, you can wrap your blanket around your toes to keep them warm. And recruiting two of your blocks to place underneath your thighs so that the blocks are carrying the weight of your legs. With your spine at the base of your bolster, slowly lower down onto your back. Make any adjustments you need to feel comfortable here. Perhaps you rest your palms on your belly if that feels comfortable with your setup. Or perhaps you rest your hands by your side again, face up or face down. In our last posture, we focused on the sensation of opening through the chest and the heart space. Releasing that, let's draw our attention to the pelvis. Perhaps you notice your breath deepening, following your focus. Notice how the tendons and ligaments and muscles around your pelvis feel. We're looking to relax here, to feel held and supported, to allow our breath to massage our bodies. With a gentle focus on your pelvis. Allow yourself to rest here. your exhales to deepen and lengthen. Placing your palms on the outsides of your thighs, gently close your knees like a book and allow your feet to rest on the earth. You can roll to one side or tuck your chin and gently press up, hooking your elbows around your knees and bowing your head. If you are on the earth on your side, slowly press up to a seat. If you are seated, gently lift your head up. Let's begin for our resting posture. Move your bolster to one side. If you would like, you can place your bolster underneath your knees. If that feels comfortable to you, that can allow your psoas to relax in Shavasana. If you would like to place a pillow underneath your head, you're welcome to do that. Perhaps covering yourself with a blanket, tucking yourself in, and slowly lower yourself down onto the earth. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath your body. Gently tuck your chin. Perhaps you rest your palms on your belly or on the earth facing the sky. As we begin to sink into the earth here, feeling held and supported, send a little love to your toes and your feet. Let them know they can relax, they can rest. Send some love to your ankles and calves. It's time to rest now. Send some love to your knees, some gratitude for all the work that they do. Let them know it's time to rest now. You can relax. Send some love to your thighs. Thank them for supporting you. Let them know that this is a time for rest. Send some love to your pelvis. releasing any tension or tightness. Let your pelvis know that it's time to rest. Send some love to your belly. Let it know this is its time for rest too. Releasing any tension or tightness. Send some love to your back. Let your back know that it can release any tension or holding and enjoy the support of the earth. It is time for rest. Send love to your chest and collarbone. Notice that love softening your muscles, letting them know this is the time for rest. Send some love to your hands and your fingers. This is the time for rest. No need for gripping or holding. Relax and rest. Send love to your wrists and forearms. Let that love release any tension. Let your forearms and wrists know it's time to rest. Send some love to your elbows and upper arms. Feel that love, allow them to sink into the earth. It is time for rest. Send some love to your shoulders and neck. Releasing any tension. It's time for rest. Send some love to your scalp. Letting your scalp know it's time to release any gripping or holding. Feel your scalp soften as it acknowledges it's time for rest. Send some love to your face. Feel that love soften your forehead. Release your jaw. Soften any worries. It is time for rest. Allow yourself to rest here, being held by the earth. I will guide you out when it's time to close the practice. Allow yourself to experience conscious rest. begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles. Gently draw your knees up, placing your feet on the earth. If you are using a bolster, you can gently press it towards the bottom of your space away from you. And roll to one side, using your arm as a headrest. Slowly press up to a comfortable seat of your choosing. Allow your attention to return to the space in which you are practicing. Gently flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for taking the time today to be present, to tend to yourself. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.